Now, we've got some breaking news to bring you. The body found in Tenerife has now been confirmed as Jay Slater. The post-mortem has found that the injuries on Jay Slater's body were compatible with a fall from a cliff.
Yes, indeed. The autopsy's fingerprinting has determined that this body is indeed that of Jay Slater. That's according to a court spokesperson.
OK, well, we're going to cross now to our reporter, Sophie Reaper, who is in Jay Slater's hometown. Sophie, the confirmation that the body found in Tenerife is that of Jay Slater.
Well, I think it was the news that we were perhaps all expecting after it broke yesterday, that remains had been found so close to where Jay Slater's last location was known to be. It may have been the news that we were perhaps all expecting, but it's certainly the news that nobody wanted. We're hearing in the last few moments that autopsy fingerprinting has indeed confirmed that those remains found were those of Jay Slater. We also heard in the last hour or so that documents found amongst those remains also belong to the missing 19-year-old. Tom, you mentioned there as well that the injuries suffered were compatible with a fall from a cliff. We know yesterday, after the civil guards said that the remains were found at the bottom of a steep and inaccessible area, we perhaps thought that that would be the case, that Jay had fallen down some kind of ravine. We've seen pictures over the past few weeks or so since he's been missing of that terrain in the rural Deteno Park, where police have been carrying out their search. We've seen the steep landscape. We've seen how unforgiving and rocky that it is. So when we heard yesterday steep and inaccessible area, we thought it may well be the case that he had indeed fallen down somewhere, like off a cliff, for example. We obviously heard from the civil guard yesterday that they'd found the lifeless body of a young man in the Mascot area after 29 days of constant search, and that those remains had been found alongside Jay Slater's possessions and his clothing. So here in Oswestwhistle, the mood very much was thinking that that likely were the remains of Jay Slater. His family and friends, of course, over in Tenerife. His mother, Debbie, has been there since the day after her son first disappeared. She has been carrying out that search for her son ever since, but we now know, of course, that that body found yesterday was that of the missing 19-year-old from here in Oswestwhistle, Jay Slater.